On the trail of an outbreak in northern Uganda, community nurses find 13-year-old Pauline. She's still in her uniform, but hasn't been to school in years.
When she gets this problem, her brain is not all that settled.
Pauline and her 9-year-old brother Thomas are afflicted by a strange sickness called nodding disease. It gets its name from nodding-like symptoms that kick off epileptic-type seizures. Pauline's personality has changed greatly from before, says Grace. She was normal when they were born. But then the children got this sickness. Now the children aren't normal. They move around with no purpose. This is such a problem for us. When Grace leaves the homestead, her children often wander off. So she ties them up for hours each day. Thomas tries to bite through his bonds. Pauline struggles against her mother. Only children contract nodding disease, but it's devastating entire communities. Everything's being affected.
Yeah. Everyone is affected. In the household, everyone is affected. If you look at it from the household, the parents, the children, in the larger community setting, probably the whole community is also suffering, understanding why them at this particular time.
Since 2009, authorities say that more than 3,000 children have been stricken. The nodding seizures often start when they see food or the weather changes. Children are left stunted and trapped by their illness. The World Health Organization says more than 150 have died. Scientists believe that there's a connection between river blindness, a disease carried by the black fly. They also say sufferers have a vitamin B deficiency. But ultimately, no one knows the cause of nodding disease, and there is no cure. The Center for Disease Control says anti-epilepsy drugs can help. And while the CDC says it isn't contagious, children like Francis, now crippled, are stuck at home. The nurses don't like to touch him or take his pulse.
I don't know what causes it, and I don't know even how it transmits. At times even I find myself, when I touch them, I feel maybe even I can also get the infection, because I don't know what causes it.
Communities in northern Uganda are getting desperate for help. Earlier in March, one local politician took 25 sick children from the north to the main hospital in Kampala. The seizures have been slowed by drugs, diet and routine, but the children are still not getting any better. The ravages of nodding disease robbing them of a future. Dave McKenzie, CNN, Uganda.